Hello everyone and welcome back to Dracu-riot. Let's continue. Okay, let's go. We leave the dorm together whilst trying to keep our voices down. Either it's because it's Sunday evening or because they were being considerate as no one was up when we left. But it's most likely the latter. I really appreciate it. Nah, you don't have to show me. Have you thought about anywhere in particular? She gives me a quick glance. When our eyes meet, she lets out a small voice of surprise and covers her face with both hands. I can see that her ears have gone red, which she couldn't hide. Anyway. How should I say this? Can we hold hands? I feel embarrassed too, to be honest, but I'm a guy. I have to take the lead on this date. Otherwise, she'll get second thoughts about me. Inamura is still flustered. However, after counting to 3 in my head, I grab her right hand. Maybe I shouldn't have. Thank goodness. Then, shall we go? Let's start by going to somewhere we've been to together before. And thus we head out with me leading Inamura by the hand. That marks the start of our first date. With our hands held, we finally arrive at the plaza where all the hotels are. I don't even need to say this for Inamura. However, with this also being my first date, I haven't said much so far due to nervousness. I hope she doesn't find this boring. Because I'm so nervous, I'm getting worried that my left hand, which is holding onto her, is sweating too. Inamura-san? Is your hand alright? There? No! My hand is just sweating a lot and I thought you might find it gross. No, it's definitely mine. Besides, I don't mind if your hand is sweaty. Oh, right. Then let's keep them connected. Thank goodness. Patting my chest in relief, I watch as Inamura lets out a deep sigh beside me. But we might have to let go soon. Because we've arrived at our first destination. I want to go to the cinemas here. There's a movie that I want to watch with you. She clenches her right hand in anticipation. Wait, what does she mean that she heard about it? Did you hear about the famous actor that passed away recently? As a way to commemorate him, they are screening some of his past films. They happen to be showing right now. One of them has the same director as the movie we watched together last time. You might have seen this already, but I really wanted to watch this together with you. Can you just buy it online somewhere? That's perfect! Let's go then! This film tells the historical romance that begins when a modern animal hairdresser travels through time to the Edo period. Say what? The protagonist, an animal hairdresser, was first rejected because he looked suspicious. However, he gradually demonstrated his skills and people started to accept him. Among these was a young man who ended up changing the protagonist's fate drastically. The young man's name was Tokumatsu. He would later become the 5th shogun of the Tokugawa house, Tokugawa Tsunayoshi. After being appointed as the Tokugawa house's animal hairdresser, the protagonist found out about the family's secrets and got involved in them himself.
まさか生類憐れみの霊の裏にあんな悲しい出来事があったなんて。
The best scene was when he held his scissors once again and shaved 100 dogs one by one right in front of Tsunayoshi in order to console him. Not only that, the ending was simply...
主人公も最後には道を取り戻せたんでしょうか。
I sure hope so.
本当にいい映画だよね。
Yep. Wait, what?
ラストもいいと思うんだけど、中盤の堀田正俊に認めさせるくだりも燃えるよね。ここで認められちゃうがゆえに新井白石を敵に回しちゃうんだけどさ。でも新井白石の嫉妬心もよくわかるな。あれは主人公に対する愛情の裏返しだよね。それが刈り取った犬の毛を頬張るシーンによく。
Excuse me, Doctor?
ああ、すまないね。いい映画を見るとついね。
Forget that. When did you come in?
こんばんは。
こんばんは、ムツラ君、稲村君。いつからって、嫌だな。僕も偶然同じ映画を見ていたんだよ。ムツラ君とは運命の赤い糸で結ばれているからね。
Please don't attach yourself to me on your own.
大木先生もこの映画の良さがわかるんですね。よかった。ほら先輩、理解者は私たちだけじゃありませんでしたよ。
稲村君こそわかるんだね。素晴らしい。そうなんだよ。この映画もそうだけど、この監督が作る映画はどれも世間の評価が芳しくなくてね。僕としては彼以上にセンスと情熱にあふれている映画監督はいないと思うんだけど。
私もそう思います。今までそれで共感してくれるのムツラ先輩しかいなくてね。先輩。
Okay.
どうしたんですか？
No, it's just, well... does that mean the Doctor and I have the same tastes? Ugh. But that doesn't change the fact that the good works are good, regardless of what others think. I like it. I can't lie to myself.
気分でも悪いのかい？それはいけないね。さ、脱いでごらん。
What? This isn't the medical examination room, and I'm feeling fine.
あはは、すまないね。ついいつもの癖で。稲村君の方はどうかな？あれ以来体調に特に変わったことはないかな？
変わったことですか？はい、特にありません。
それはよかった。よかったらまた検診に来てください。もちろん2人で来てくれるのは大歓迎。2人は随分仲がいいみたいだね。デートのついでに。
I don't think people go to hospitals for dates.
おっと、それじゃまた今度。実はこの映画のためにちょっと開けてきちゃっただけなんだ。はい、
それではまた。
In contrast to Inamura's polite farewell, I simply just give him a slight nod. Whilst Inamura was bowing down, he gives me a wink. However, I pretend I never saw it. Phew, he left.
面白い先生ですよね。
Interesting, huh? If you mean that he's queer, then you could certainly say he is interesting. It seems that she thinks the doctor and I are on good terms, but he's the last person I'd ever want to get involved with more than necessary. I spent a moment thinking about how to solve this misunderstanding, but I'd rather not have him on my mind any more than this on my date. He's finally gone, so I should get him out of my head as quickly as possible. Anyway, Inamura-san, about the thing you mentioned before. She looks at me blankly with her head slightly tilted. Are you feeling hungry? That's great. I've been looking forward to it. Let's find a bench at the plaza and have our lunch there. Wow, that really does look delicious. I'm digging in. Yum, 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 yum. It's delicious. I knew your cooking was the best. There's nothing wrong with saying that. This meatball, for example, you didn't buy it frozen, but you made it yourself, right? That might be the case. The omelette too, and the fried dishes here all look self-made. I'm sure the time adds up. Really? She says that with her head down and face red. Her words coming in through my ear dissolve into my bloodstream, causing my heart to race. My vision is filled with her flushed cheeks. I'm sure it's the same for her. I feel really lucky. I barely manage to speak up from my parched throat. We've already expressed our feelings for each other and are well into the date, but that doesn't mean it's not embarrassing or nervous. It's obvious when I think about it, but I only start to feel it now. Maybe I thought I was going to be calmer. Calmer? Calmer. My happiness is her happiness, and her happiness translates to mine. Our happiness combines together, overlaps, and forms one giant pool of happiness. Just having her beside me makes me happy. Just talking to her makes me happy. Hearing her breathing beside me makes me happy beyond words. Inamura-san. Calling each other's name, our gazes lock. I can tell that we are both getting nervous. Her heart beats faster, and the shyness on her face soon turns into seriousness. She has made some sort of decision inside her. Having noticed this, my heart jumps. A kiss. Maybe that's what Inamura was after. We started going out with each other, and this is our first date together. It's not entirely unusual. No, go away. Elena's words scroll through my head by themselves. That's not true, and even if it is, we need a better mood for it. Mood? Is the mood really that bad right now? But hold on, we are still having lunch. We can't just... Contrary to my hesitation, it seems that she found her resolve as she takes a deep breath. And then... What? I guess this is one of the things she learned from that manga that Elena lent her. Hey, wait, what? Incomprehensible sounds come from my mouth. Wait a minute, what's going on? I don't understand. No, wait, no, just what? No, wait, hold on, calm down, Inamura-san. I finally managed to speak up to her. However, it's obvious that part of it was directed at myself. Calm down and analyze the situation. No, of course I want to see them, but...
見たいんですか？だったら
She pulls her collar even more and shows me her chest. Contrary to my sense of reason, my eyes get drawn into her voluptuous cleavage. That's not it. Hold on. Calm down first, Inamura-san.
やっぱりこんなの嬉しくないですよね。
No, I said I'd love to see them if possible, but listen to what I have to say first. Also, I'm finding it hard to look this way. Can you fix up your collar?
はい。
I'll say this just in case. The reason I'm finding it hard to look isn't because I don't want to see them.
そうなんですか？
It seems that she really thought that was the case. My tone certainly sounds apprehensive, so maybe I should be careful when it comes to this. Our dorm lives have been fairly normal so far, so I don't know much about love. Inamura-san, you see, we're a couple already. I can't believe how embarrassing it is to say it myself. But now isn't the time for that. I have to make her understand.
はい。
Couples have various sorts of relationships. These relationships can also progress in many different ways.
いろいろな進め方。
Everyone is different. I don't think there's a need to rush things. I'll say this again, Inamura-san. I love you. I would never dislike you for anything. So you don't have to rush our relationship.
大好き。大好き。大好き。
I think only one point got across. I wonder if she's okay. Inamura-san.
はい。私も先輩のことが大好きです。
She's definitely not okay, but I'm extremely happy. I admit I'm extremely happy. Right, thanks. I'm really happy to hear that.
私も先輩に大好きって言ってもらえて本当に嬉しいです。すごく嬉しい。でもですね、先輩、ここは広場ですし、こういうところでそういうのを言っちゃうのはちょっと大胆な気がします。でも先輩がそういう大胆なのがお好みなら、私も頑張ってそれに合わせますから。
Hey.
何ですか急に。ひどいです。
She responds with a pout when I chop her head lightly. That look on her face is just adorable and I can't help but smile. I'm telling you that you don't have to try to change yourself. Why don't we just take it easy and enjoy our time alone together?
むつら先輩。はい、そうですね。
She nods with a smile, to which I smile and nod back. Then let me say one more thing. In my opinion, exposing your chest here is much more daring.
そうですね。はい。
She seems to have realized how embarrassing it is, and she curls up little by little. After finishing our lunch, we arrive at the shopping mall, which was also one of the main tourist attractions on this island. Next time on Dracu-riot. Thanks for watching, everyone, and have a nice day. Bye bye.